So I was born and raised in Plymouth, and at the age of 18 I thought, right, it's time for me to go to the big city and spend some time in London. But towards the end of my degree, actually, I made the decision to come back to Plymouth because of the quality of life that you get down this part and the amount of opportunity that there is in Plymouth as well. So certainly with regard to pharmacy, there's a real shortage of pharmacists in the southwest, and the amount of opportunity out there is huge. So I've been able to get a role in the clinical commissioning group. I think for the same amount of money that you spend in London, like I see my friends who've stayed there, who's in a one-bedroom flat sharing with other people, I can get a much larger house for myself and have it with the same amount of money. The amount of choice in Plymouth is huge as well. There's a great evening culture, and certainly for me, I'm a bit of a foodie and I love eating out. And there's loads of restaurants both on our doorstep and on the moors as well. And that's another great thing about Plymouth, is that the transport connections when you're in Plymouth is fantastic. So nothing is more than about 10 or 15 minutes away. So in one direction you can drive out and spend some time on the moors, and in the other direction the beach is only a few minutes away as well. And getting around the city, again, contrasting it to London, I would never have had an opportunity to drive around like I do in Plymouth, or even have a car in London. I think when I look back at my time at university, most of my time was spent on the tube, seeing the inside of it, getting to and from university or to or from work. And then by the time I got home at the end of the day, I didn't really want to go out and do anything. Whereas in Plymouth, everything is so accessible and nearby, it's a really easy opportunity to go out and enjoy it. So being a pharmacist, there's a huge amount of opportunity in Plymouth. So myself, I now work for the clinical commissioning group, and there's a real deficit of pharmacists and pharmacy workforce in the southwest. So there's lots of opportunity, and you can really choose your career path as opposed to only applying for those jobs which are available. Plymouth feels different to any other city that I've ever been in as well, because it doesn't feel like your typical city centre. It feels more like a collection of large villages all pushed together. So you've got the city centre, which is good for shopping and all your other bits and pieces. There's also centres like the Royal William Yard. Feels really trendy, modern, got loads of good places to eat out. Then you've got the Pannier Market in the city centre, and then even places just on the doorstep of the moors. You can feel like you're in a completely different rural environment, and you're only 2 or 3 minutes away from a thriving city centre as well. And living in Plymouth every weekend can feel like a little day trip or a little small holiday, because Cornwall and the moors are just so accessible. So half an hour out of the city there are some really great beaches, and you feel like you're in a completely different country on a sunny day as well. So not only can I have a great career and I've got the job that I really wanted to go for, but also at the end of the day I've got a really nice home life, and the beach, the sea, Cornwall and all of the moors has to offer, as well as a thriving city like Plymouth. That's all really accessible to me, and that's exactly what I'm after.